All right, it's a special Sunday, the after show Freeform Rock Podcast, man. What's up, guys?
What's
Woo!
up?
I'm drinking a Chickaterry Cola.
Ha, hate that fucking song. But
It's
this is our after show because we did a show earlier. We're a little late, but we did an early freeform show today, but we always do a video, but we did it a few hours later tonight. So
yeah, everybody was busy. It's Mother's Day. My mom and grandma passed away in 2001, 2004. So to you guys up there, have a happily heavenly Mother's Day to you guys because you both were my moms. And it's kind of a sad day today because I'm not around. I don't have a mom to celebrate, so or a grandma.
but my
But
mom's in
hey,
California. My mom's in California, so I don't get
Mm.
to see her either.
Well,
So
you're blessed you still got a mom, man.
oh, she's yeah, she's getting there though,
well,
up
hey,
there in
I
age.
I went to a gravesite today, but it was still a very celebratory day. I mean, I can sit here and mope and moan about how I don't have my mom, but I can also celebrate the fact that I had my mom for 48 years of my life. I mean, what a blessing.
Yeah,
And she was amazing. She's gone, but I will remember the good times and I will celebrate her. And she visited me after she passed, and everything's good. Everything's love. We're good.
Yeah,
yeah.
man. It,
I was fortunate to have my dad till I was 48, and my mom's still around. I'm 53. So some people, their parents die, like Mark said, die way too young, man. It's just unfortunate.
It
yeah.
is. It is. It is. But don't take it as such a downer. It's
Well, it's
like,
not a downer. I just miss her. You know.
oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, dude.
That
Absolutely.
never
100%.
goes away. That never goes
Yeah.
away.
It's
Yeah.
like some things come on. Like my mom loved New Kid in Town by the Eagles, and that song comes on. I'm just like bawling like a little kid.
Yeah.
It's hard to listen to that song, man. It's like she loved New Kid in Town. She'd always be sitting there.
Dude.
Or Party Town by Glenn Fry too. She had a
Love
thing
that
for Glenn
song,
Fry.
man.
She
What a
had a
great
thing for
Mm.
song.
I go out to the garage, she'd be out there play because I had that tape. She took my tapes from me and played them. And she was out there just getting down with her bad self, dancing to Party Town in the garage. I was like, Bob,
What
embarrassing.
what a great memory, man.
Yeah.
My mom, she loved like taking walks in the rain, and she
Yeah.
loved like storms. And okay, you guys are all you're officially firing me from this podcast when I tell you this, but she loved I Love a Rainy Night by Eddie Rabbit.
I love that
And
song.
and
Such a
and
beautiful sight, and I love a rainy night.
And
Good
right.
song.
ooh, I'm driving my life away, waiting for a better day. I love Eddie Rabbit. The rabbit rules, man.
I
Nobody
actually
better
have
fuck
that
with the
record.
rabbit. No.
I have that record around here somewhere, but yeah, man. So my mom loved walking in the rain, and honestly, as long as it wasn't like a danger, like wind and thunder and lightning,
Lightning and shit, tornadoes.
right?
Yeah.
If it was just like a good old fashioned rainstorm, we'd be out there walking, getting all wet and laughing, and
Yeah.
it's a great memory, man.
I,
And I had a lot of great memories today, but today I also bawled like a bitch.
yeah.
Okay.
I just think my favorite Eagles album, the Eagles album, is The Border because I had that on CD and
Ooh.
my mom she went in my room and stole my shit from me. And she just took that CD and put it in her car. And then she threw it on the floor when she's done putting another CD. I go, Mom, you need to put that back in the case. You're scratching the fuck out of it. And she scratched the fuck out of the border. So I still have it. The Eagles' greatest hits, volumes 1 and 2, the white one with the,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
she bought me that to replace that. And I still love the border. It's like I was listening to the border and just listening to Old 55 and On the Border,
Ooh.
Good Day in
Ooh.
Hell,
Great
even Midnight
songs, man.
Rider I like, man. Best of
Great
My
song.
Love.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of mom. It's a good memory of her. So I love mom. So all you people out there, happy Mother's Day. If you still have your mom or you don't have your mom, if you don't have your mom, big hugs. We love you
Always have your
guys.
mom right here.
Yeah, always keep your mom and grandma. Grandma was a mom to me too, man. My grandma used to take me to Disneyland with two friends every year on my birthday. And guess what? I work there now. I go in free.
Good job, Grandma. Good job.
Yeah. But I asked, you guys got any news going on? I got some
I
news
got a
on.
question. I was at the antique store yesterday and I came across this album. I never heard these guys. I heard the name, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
I've heard of
This
them.
is this was like for $5. It's got like four albums in it, but I was like, $5, I'll give it a shot. I know nothing about these guys. I heard the name.
Southern rock, I think.
Are they? I mean,
Let me look them up while you're talking about it.
I don't recognize any of these songs either. So
I think it
I
was on
know
my Southern rock album I got.
I wish Andy was here because Andy probably likes this band. If I don't like this, I'll probably give it to him if you don't have it.
Well,
But
let me look what's on there because I know some things on there,
I
man.
mean,
Is that a trifold?
yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's badass. Actually.
They
Well,
did Mr. Bojangles, Fishing in the Dark,
Oh, I know that song, the
Wheel
Bojangles
the
song.
Circle, the Be
Oh.
Unbroken, and other notable hits,
Oh, that song
including American
sucks.
Dream, Dance Little Jean, and Make a Little Magic.
Mr. Bojangles sucks. So I'm probably not gonna like this.
I don't even. I think of Mr. Bojangles. I think of the guy with the glass eye, Sammy Davis Jr.
Ah, but I got something really cool though.
What?
I'm so glad that John Cafferty is back, man. I love his stuff, man. This album's pretty good. It's got a couple clunkers on it, for the most part, it's good. Down to Waves is what it's called, man. I recommend you give it a
Remind
listen.
me of who that guy is.
John
Eddie
Cafferty
and
did
the
the
Cruisers.
Eddie and the Cruisers songs.
Oh, there you go. There you
Dark
go.
side's coming in. Nothing is real.
Yeah, he hasn't done a studio album since Eddie too, so it's been a long time. But
Yeah, Jerry. I listened to that streaming and it didn't grab me at all. It's like
no,
no, maybe
it
one song
happens.
on there. It was kind of flat. It wasn't like
Oh, I don't think so.
it's pretty flat to me. It didn't have that oomph.
A
That
lot of people compare him to Bruce Springsteen. They started out the same time, I think, 1972, I think. But of course, Bruce is more
yeah, New
popular,
Jersey
of course.
people,
But
yeah.
I
But
thought
I
these guys
love
were
the album.
solid.
Tough All Over is a great fucking
Yeah, it's a
album.
good album.
Yeah.
And I've been digging this a lot lately. Pink Floyd's redoing of the Animals,
Mhm.
the DVD and the the Blu-ray and the CD, man. Pretty badass,
Animals.
dude. Oh, excuse me, Live at Pompeii. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
I was going animals. That ain't
We're talking.
animals. That's
Okay.
over there.
Yeah, Live at Pompeii. Excuse me. I was like, we talked about Animals. I think remastered earlier. I think or something like that. It stuck in my head. Good stuff, man. The video is really cool. I haven't listened to the CD yet, but the DVD, the Blu-ray is really fucking cool.
Did you
Got
go
all
back
kinds
to
of
the
stuff.
movies and watch that when it came out?
It didn't come out here, man. The Zeppelin one did, but it never came out here.
Zeppelin ones. I think you can buy that on Blu-ray now. The
Yeah,
Zeppelin
it's
one.
coming out. I hope to God they do a part 2 to that. I don't think they
Yeah.
will, but I'm kind of hoping that they do.
So is the Live at Pompeii on Blu-ray? Is that just like a refreshed version, like visually?
Yeah, and they have a couple extra songs on there as well, which are pretty cool, man. So give it a
I've
shot.
been listening. I've been listening on streaming on Apple. I've been listening to the Pompeii record. Holy smokes!
Yeah,
How good is that?
yeah.
It's way better than metal.
Oh, metal's amazing.
Yeah, but those songs are on metal and they sounds better live
Yeah.
to me. I just can't get in the studio except one of these days. That's the only song I really love on that album.
You like Echoes, man?
Echoes, yeah, I like Echoes on Pompeii, but not studio.
Fearless, that's a great
Yeah,
song.
on freaking Pompeii, not on studio. It doesn't grab me. That
So
shit's more grabbable
as
live.
as much Pink Floyd as I've heard in my day, I will still always call Division Bell my exact favorite Pink Floyd record, and that was without Gilmore. No, it was
Waters.
there you go, Waters. It was without Waters, and what a great record! But
I
yeah,
thought it was too. I mean, I don't think it's my favorite, but it's definitely a top 5 for me. People shit on the post Waters stuff, and I don't know why. I think it's pretty good.
No, I like Momentary. I don't like Division Bell that much.
Division Bell's amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
I think so too.
But it could be your top 5. It could be not in your top 5. It
I
could be
like
not in
High
your top
Hopes.
10.
That's the best song ever.
Yeah.
But,
What's that?
I love High Hopes on that. That's about it.
Oh, that fucking lap seal
Yeah.
on that song is amazing. Amazing. I
Hey,
can't hear it anymore, really, but I did love it in the day.
so did you hear that David Draymond proposed to his fiance on stage and he said, "Hey babe, you want to get down with the sickness?"
Yeah.
He didn't say that, did he?
I know, but that's a good joke though, isn't it? You want to get down with the sickness? He pulled
Okay.
a tiny. I thought that was funny.
Supposedly, Metallica caused 2 earthquakes during Enter Sandman in Virginia. Did you hear about
I
that?
heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. How cool is that? People are
They
saying Taylor
actually
Swift.
caused it.
Yeah, it registered on the seismograph or whatever they use to call it twice during Enter Sandman. 2 times it did. So that must have been a loud fucking show, dude.
Well, that must have been a lot of people pogoing,
Probably.
pogoing. Yeah.
I mean, the other time I heard that happen is Taylor Swift actually against Seattle. Supposedly, the crowd was so loud that she caused one too. It was like, well, I think that stadium in Seattle was meant to hold in like really. That's why the Seahawks always have what do you call it, the 12th man. It's like really loud there. You can't hear the snap count and shit like that. So that's probably why. I'm sure it happens more than just Taylor Swift being there. I'm sure it registers a
Right.
lot there.
Hey,
And it's
Taylor
fucking
Swift.
wet. Yeah. It's the West Coast, so there's probably earthquakes. As a matter of fact, there's actually a volcano that's about ready to erupt out there in the ocean too. That's kind of
Off Oregon,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it, man. We are in the apocalyptic times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, all I want to know is like if somebody thinks that Yellowstone's going to erupt, the super volcano, tell me, because I'm on my way. I want to be on top of that motherfucker when it blows. I don't want to be here with a nuclear winter hanging over my head.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be massive when that goes. Yeah.
I just want to be on top of it. Oh, take me, bitch.
And did you hear about Puddle of Mud's Wes Scatling on his upcoming solo album? It will possibly bring tears to your eyes. Yeah, bring tears to my eyes, and my ears will fucking hurt too. But
Well,
I like
can-
the first
can-
two
can-
Puddle of Mud albums. That was it.
Can he stay out of jail long enough to get his album fucking made? I mean,
I don't know. This dude is like messed in the fucking head. I've never. It's like, does he do this on purpose to keep his name in the news because his music sucks? I don't.
A
I
lot of
don't
bands
know.
do that.
Yeah, but this one's for you guys, man. Dave
Okay.
Lombardo reflects on making of Slayer's classic song "Raining in Blood." Jeff Hanneman's demo blew us away.
I mean, Jeff Hanneman, everybody talks Kerry King, but Jeff Hanneman fucking ruled, dude. He was definitely a bigger part, I think, in the sound than Kerry was, in my opinion, especially in the writing, at least. I think Jeff's writing was much better. But Dave Lombardo is awesome, dude. He doesn't get enough credit as a drummer. In our community, he does, but man, he's a fucking fantastic drummer,
I
man.
loved him in everything he did, even Slayer. I
Yeah.
kind of listened to his drum work in Slayer, just the vocals get to me. But he was great, Suicidal also, and Testament. Yeah, really good in
Yes.
those two bands. So
he's a wonderful drummer, but he's a very unpredictable drummer. You never kind of know what you're gonna get night to night when he's behind you. I mean, he's gonna keep the tempo. He's gonna keep the
Well,
song. He's
I've
gonna
never
hit his
seen him
chords,
live.
but it could be a little bit different every fucking night.
Oh, okay.
And that's why he's so fucking punk. I
But
love
in a
him.
good way or a bad way?
Oh, not a bad way at all.
Oh,
Very
okay.
good. Very good way.
That's cool.
I love Dave and I think Hanneman, he wrote some of my favorite Slayer songs. Now they both like shredded off on their guitar solos equally and everything like that. Whatever.
Oh, excuse me.
But Hanneman, he wrote most of Seasons in the Abyss
Yeah.
and South of Heaven. Those are two of my favorite fucking Slayer records.
yeah, I just can't stand Tom's vocals, and that's what kills the band for me. But
Hey, I'm a vocal snob, man. I get it. I get why you like it's a vocals just kill it. It kills it. I get it.
I just think for
100%.
his music, his voice is perfect for his type of music. So,
maybe.
uh,
But Chris Adler, I'm working with Megadeth's Dave Mustaine. He's the most generous, nicest guy he's ever worked with.
fuck, he paying to say that, really?
Well, he
Wow.
played on the one album and then he
Oh.
left really quick. So I don't know. What's up
Well,
with that?
Chris had all the things he needed to go do, and Dave wanted somebody who could be like, you got to be 100% dedicated to this band, and if you can't, we're going to part. And that's when they parted. There was no bad blood, no animosity. It was just like Chris wanted to go and do all the shit. And but Dave is a sweetheart of a man. If you get him on the right day, on the right side, you know, and the
Yeah.
wind's blowing out of the west at 7 miles an hour, you know, and it's a balmy 73. I think he's a sweetheart beyond a sweetheart, but he can also be a dick. And I think we've all just seen that through our age and our history and reading everything we've read about him.
I don't know, man. I just know that I loved Chris Adler's work on Dystopia. Oh, so fucking great. I love that album. Way better than The Sick, Dying, and whatever that next album
I
was.
do. I actually do too.
It's just an amazing album. I love that fucking album, man.
Yes.
But what do you guys think? Paul Stanley praised David Lee Roth return to the live stage. I loved it.
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you think about that? Paul's giving somebody credit? What?
Yeah.
Look at all these
Well, Van
people
Halen, I
here
mean, it
tonight.
did Kiss founded
Not
Van
that
Halen,
again.
remember? Oh yeah.
Well, Gene Simmons did.
I know. I'm just saying that nothing wrong with that. I mean, Dave wasn't awful. He wasn't. I mean, he did have four backup singers, but I always said, man, I'd rather hear four backup singers than tapes. So, you know, I thought Dave's performance was not wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. So
But you know
kudos
what's
to him for that.
I,
getting me on this one?
What?
I didn't say this on BS, but everybody who said, fuck, I'm never gonna see David Lee Roth again sucks. He sucks, he sucks. And all those people saying that, well, I got tickets for his new summer tour. I got tickets. I'm going, fucking bitches.
Well, 'cause I think they were surprised how good he was. I mean,
But I think he's gonna disappoint. I'm just saying that he trained for months for that show. He's gonna go on a tour. I think his voice is gonna go away.
we'll see.
I, you know, I love the fact that at his age, if he can get out there and fucking entertain and bring happiness to people, fuck yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And I do not have anything against this guy, by the way. It's I think it's fucking wonderful. I think if you're in your 70s and you're out there and you're fucking tearing it up, are you having the best show of your life and vocally the best? No, man. You're in your fucking 70s and you're bringing a lot of people happiness, man. And that's what it's all about. I love
I'm
it.
just talking about these people that talk major shit about him when he opened for Kiss and said he wasn't that good that they had to replace him with an artist. You remember?
cares?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
they
cares
even
about that shit, man?
I know, but it's just I would go see David again. You know, I like most of that live in Japan album. So just give me a
Hey,
break.
if David Lee Roth were to come
didn't
around
like that album
my
at
area,
all.
I'd see him. I'd see him.
There's some good chill factor songs on that where he does it really good on that album, though. You know. But what do you think about you guys know Richard Patrick of Filter?
Yes.
He
Robert
spoke
Patrick
about how
Kelly.
the music history has changed over in 32 years since the band's formation. He said, streaming has taken massive toll on our industry. Filter's debut album, 1995 Short Bus, was written and recorded, and we made a record for like $400,000. Now we make records for 20 grand, 40 grand. We are streamlined. Everyone has their own computer, a studio system, and preamps, compressors, and stuff like that. But they're all in our bedrooms. So I'll send a song to Johnny Rattick, former Filter guitarist. He overdoes it. Bobby Miller, Filter bassist. He plays the bass. Then I'll take the song as when it is completed to the studio with my drummer. I'm gonna record 8 songs in a day, drum wise, Stag Street in Burbank, California. And usually was there like 50 grand. So do drums back in 95. We had to learn to save money to be thrifty. That's the difference, man. He says, so recording in your own house and sending tracks back and forth is killing. He's not talking about the streaming industry. He's talking about the way bands make albums now. They're not in the studio anymore. They're just sending tracks to each other to add to it.
And that's a good way to do it, man. I fucking love it. It's like I love a band that can go into a studio and be in a room and make it organic and make it great. But a band like Filter, they don't need to be in a room together, man. Their shit's industrial. Their shit is
I
very
think their shit's
cold.
more metal, dude.
It's very cold.
So I quit.
Their stuff doesn't have feel. It doesn't. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
Filter?
They have Phil.
Their shit doesn't have any feel to it at all. It is
Dude,
all
I love it when
hard rock in your face, fucking metal, fucking industrial. Why can't some dude just like lay down a drum track or fucking digitize it and then send this drum track over to the bass guy? He puts his bass track on it. Somebody puts a guitar track on it. Somebody puts a vocal track on it. Fucking song done. They don't need to be in a room together.
But I'm going, dude, Filter has so many nuances instead of dun, 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 dun. It's not like fucking Ministry. Filter or they're like 9 Inch Nails. They like fucking Richard will take the song down in the middle and put like a cool slow bridge and just fucking go, so I quit. You know, fucking just jam it in your face. They have so much feel. The drums come down, the guitars
Really?
come down. Have you heard the Argonaut album, dude?
Yes, I've heard all of their records.
Dude,
Yes.
that album for Short Bus, they got fucking where he gets, I wish I would have met you. That bass line, I'm fucking, hey man, nice shot. Come on, man. That
That's
is a
amazing, but they didn't
amazing.
need to be in the same room to do it.
I think they did to me.
No, no,
I think
no.
bands should be in the studio together. Where they go, hey, let's change this thing. Let's get this good. What if we try this? Instead of, hey, what
Right.
do
I completely agree with you, but as far as what he's saying is that band doesn't need to be in the same room. Why? Because he writes it all, he arranges
True.
it all,
Yep.
and
Good point.
he's gonna call it out at the end of the day. Is what he sees. He could put that awesome middle eight in there, and it's because he called it, not because anyone else did. And he's he got burned from Nine Inch Nails, and when he started Filter, he's like, I'm gonna burn every motherfucker that plays for me.
well, Filter
Uh,
was a two-man band when that started. It was him and another guy. It wasn't
yeah,
just him. They both started
right.
it together. I forgot the other guy's name.
But
Uh,
he personally said, I'm gonna burn every other fucking musician in here. It's like, if you want to tour the world, you want to have a good time, this is the band for you. If you want to get rich, this is not the band for you. So basically, they're getting a per diem to be in the band, and he wrote everything, and he produced everything, and he recorded everything. So basically gives a per diem to a band member to come on the road with them, and yeah, maybe they have time to wash their shirt. I don't
I
know.
don't
Right.
know. I love Filter and
Oh, I do
now
too. Oh,
now I want to
I
fucking
fucking love them. I saw them open up for Jerry Cantrell in Indy here this past few months, and there was more people in there for Filter than Jerry. I mean,
wow.
I'm just saying. I mean, and Filter fucking rocked it because we all know the songs, we all love the songs. What's not to like? I'm just saying they don't need to be in a studio together. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe. But I love Filter, man. I now I kind of want to review the Ogman, whatever that name is, the Almanac, whatever that album is. So we haven't reviewed any Filter on this show. Maybe we could do that on the 25th on a Sunday because you're getting home on the 23rd, Jerry.
yep.
Maybe that'll be the pick right there, the Filter. We could do that album, something different that we've never reviewed. Nah,
There you
that'd be
go.
fucking cool. But man,
Perfect.
what do you think about Ian Pace as rock and roll? Multi-generational appeal. Kids are still listening to rock and roll. Ian Pace says that.
Proves that fucking rock and roll isn't dead. It
It's
never
there.
will be.
It's like I was talking on the BS the other night. It's like there's people like us that are keeping it alive. The record companies don't want that shit to be alive because they don't want nothing to do with hard rock and heavy metal anymore. They don't really, as far as making it mainstream. But people like us, podcasters, get a lot of credit for keeping rock and roll alive, man, and showing it to our kids. Like my daughter, like some of the bands I do, Pink Floyd, fucking Zeppelin. I found out she likes Coheed and Cambria too. I never knew that actually. But I said, well, yeah, kids are listening to it. I mean, I know it's at work, some of the younger people are listening to it. So that's a
He
cool fucking thing.
he said kids are still listening to rock and roll. It doesn't matter what sort of rock and roll, it's all related. It says what we did, where we got it from, but it's still rock and roll. You could put different names on it. The music obviously evolves, it
Yeah.
changes, but it's still closely related. So I think that's the connection. And the generation we came from, where kids' music was the only thing, not only the most important thing, it was the only thing. Nobody had money, nobody had a car, no computers, no phones, money. It was nothing. Music was our everything. And I think over the last couple generations, kids do more things. They have more wealth. They have more toys to play with. But those bands that are still here from the generation can still teach a lot to the younger musicians that what's important. And I don't mean sitting down and learning. I mean by listening and watching. And I think that's the connection for younger musicians. They see something which for us was natural and for them
Yeah.
was sort of learned. And the only way to learn is watching and learning. So that's the connection.
Yeah.
Hey, I completely agree. I mean, I don't care what age the kid is, what they get into, as long as it's rock based. I mean, come on, man. Rush, Kiss, Zeppelin, Stones. I mean, all of this stuff is always going to resonate for centuries. It doesn't matter,
Well,
man. And like I was giving my nephew a guitar lesson the other day, and I showed him a C chord, and he played the C chord, and I said, "There it is, man. You own that C chord. That's it. You own it. That's yours. Now you have that C chord for the rest of your life." And then I was G, C, and D. I mean, what other three
Three
chords you
chords
need?
that are in a lot of over 50% of the songs are G, C, and D. I swear they are. I mean, it's a
Well, it's
typical.
like what did Bob Dylan say? Three chords and the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, G, C, and D. I mean, every rose has its thorn, for example. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. I can't think of them all right now,
Oh,
but
and you could throw the E minor in there with an A minor, and then
yeah,
you got the ballad.
Eh,
Because the E
pretty
minor
much.
and the A minor is going to be your bridge or your middle eight somewhere. So
Coming home to Cinderella, that's G, C, D.
let's just put this thought out there. Do you hear any big band out there anymore?
Any big bands?
Do
What do
you
you
hear any
mean?
bands making new big band music? Do you hear any
not
bands making really any new jazz?
No.
not
I'm
Do
like
sure.
you
not like
do
new
you hear
like
do you hear bands putting together jazz, rock, and make it fusion because of rock brings those two genres together? Do you know that
I
rock? I think rock is the longest genre that has lasted. What was 60 years, 70 years? Rock and roll, blues, uh, country
Yeah,
turned into rock.
I don't know.
I don't see any new big band music coming out. I don't see if you see new big band music, Brian Setzer
Yeah.
turned it into an orchestra. That's rock. You
Jazz,
know?
jazz has never been the biggest mainstream. It's always been kind of a low key. Not. I mean, it wasn't small by any means, but it wasn't exactly a, you know, hear it all the time. You know what I mean? Type of fucking music.
I'm
So,
just saying people say rock and roll is dead.
I mean,
I think it's the longest genre besides classical music out there.
when
the
people
last,
say that rock is dead, they're saying that the industry for you to get a rock band, get a label,
yeah,
get an advance, and be a rock
right.
star, that's pretty well dead.
Rock
But
lives in the kids still.
to make really fucking good music, come on, man. What is it? Oh, I mean, there are bands out there doing it DIY, and they're doing it all themselves. Like Dirty Honey,
Yeah.
come on, man, that
What's
is a
that band we
great
did,
band, and
Jerry?
they don't have a label. They're doing all this
Yeah,
shit on their own.
What's that
yeah.
band that we can't buy CDs because they're not available here?
Oh, Florence Black.
Florence Black. You got shit out there, dude. I think rock has survived longer than any genre except for classical music. Classical music's out there. There's still people making new classical, doing fucking symphonies and shit like that. But rock and roll even invades classical music with Ingve. They bring that shit to the forefront. They mix it. Metallica doing symphonies. Fucking maybe Kip Winger doing classical music. Rock and roll does everything and molds it into rock and roll. Why these other genres try to bring rock and roll, like rap. For rap to get big, you got the Beastie Boys. You got Run DMC. Bringing rock elements into fucking hip hop. Billy Squire is the biggest hip hop millionaire out there because they used his beats. Rock and roll has molded all these new genres. Even Beyonce has some rock and roll in her. All these new
Well,
R&B is rock element to them, man.
explain bands like Limp Bizkit and early Kid Rock. Then they used rap kind of like in a rock and roll type of way.
Yeah, Beastie Boys, dude.
It
Run
wasn't
DMC.
it wasn't like rap bringing them in. They brought rap in. So it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the
And it
Beastie
sucked. It was
Boys,
terrible. But don't get me
But
wrong.
there's
But
always been an edge to the rock, and rock has survived because any genre you want to talk about,
they bring
still
rock
got
into
rock
it.
in it.
They bring rock elements into it. These bands, these R&B artists always want to, like, you have fucking Rihanna bring in Nuno into her band to give her a rock guitarist. And she told him to play what you want. I'm not going to fucking control you. You know, I'm just saying you got all Lady Gaga's going to make a fucking metal record. Watch. I'm telling you that.
Eventually, she absolutely will. She loves metal. She loves
Yes.
metal.
I'm just
she
saying
wasn't a Led Zeppelin cover band before she made it big.
you got Jelly Roll doing music with Ozzy Osbourne. You got Post Malone doing music with Ozzy Osbourne. You got fucking everybody wants to fucking bring these old rockers into their shit.
Because
Because
Post Malone was a rocker before he was Post Malone. And fucking Jelly Roll was a rocker before he got into his country rap bullshit, whatever he does, you know?
and all these
So
country artists today are fucking 80s rock pop.
there you go.
Shania
Look at
Twain, Mutt Lang produced her shit. Come
look
on.
at
Yep.
look at Carrie Underwood. You always see her fucking playing rock. She's doing fucking Ace of Spades by Motorhead. I mean, so I mean, I mean, all these people are playing rock. You're right, dude. It's some
It's
good
like rock
points.
and roll isn't dead. It's
I
just
think
mixed in with all these genres now.
I think the kids are realizing that all that shit, like all that, Beyonce, auto tune, Drake, all that shit, it's just all sounding the same. They're trying to look for something new, and I think that's why some of the younger kids that I've noticed are switching to rock. That's different for them. I mean, I listened to some of that shit on the Walmart radio. It is so fucking auto tuned, man. Like Drake and all that shit. How can you? I mean, how do you even call that? It's like I could talk and you can use auto tune and turn it into a song. You know what I mean? You put in the right key anyway to fit. It's just there's no talent required nowadays, man. It really isn't, man.
And the thing is, the person who fucking put that in the forefront was Cher, and that bitch could sing. What
Yeah,
the hell is she using autotune on Believe? And most of that song, if you listen to Believe, she's actually singing. It's only parts of the song that she autotunes herself. And then T-Pain goes, I'm sorry I invented this shit. And he goes, but Cher did it
right.
before I did.
Yeah.
And
No,
I
I
get blamed
mean,
for it. Yeah.
it's like super fucking auto tune shit nowadays. It's ridiculous, man. I don't know how you can,
Have you
you
seen
know,
the preview for Julia and Romeo?
uh,
The music they changed it instead of Romeo and Julia.
yeah.
It's called Juliet. It's called Juliet and Romeo, and it's a musical. And the whole and I'm watching the preview. Everything is fucking auto tuned to fuck. I go, this ain't a fucking musical. This is fucking shit.
I
I
mean, a
like
lot
old
some
musicals, man.
some bands do use auto tune, but they don't fucking saturate
They
themselves
use it
with
as
it.
an effect. If you use it as
Yeah.
an effect, it's fine.
I love fucking musicals. I fucking hate musicals.
You don't
The
like
only
Meet Me in St.
musical,
Louis?
no, the only
Wizard
musical
of
I
Oz?
love, only
Rock of
musical I
Ages?
love is Wizard of Oz.
No,
That's it.
Wizard
Yeah.
of Oz. Meet Me in St. Louis.
Nope.
Okay. Julie
No
Garland.
cats. No
No.
No,
cats.
no cats.
No.
Memories all alone in the
No.
moonlight.
Fuck you.
Rock of
Boom.
I liked Rock of Ages though.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought that was
fuck
pretty
that.
good.
I thought that
Book of
was good.
Mormon. Book of Mormon.
Book of Mormon. Dude,
I've
Oh
never
my
seen that one.
there's some good ones
I
out
I
there, man.
absolutely love Family Guy, but when
Uh,
they but Seth, the
Seth
MacFarlane.
creator of the
MacFarlane.
show,
Yeah.
yeah, he just fucking loves musicals. So he's like always making a musical out of every fourth episode, and I'm like, this sucks. I hate fucking musicals. Shut
You
up.
know what really sucks is when they take a fucking television show and do a musical episode of it. Star
Hey,
Trek.
I love the Scrubs musical. The Scrubs musical show was funny as fuck, man.
The one with Colin Hay.
No, the woman, she got hit in the head. All she heard was people
Oh,
talking like in English.
that was a story. That was fine. Okay, that they did like turn it into a fucking Spock singing in that new fucking God, that was fuck that shit.
What? Oh, the new Star Trek, the Final
Yeah,
Frontier.
Strange New
I never
Worlds.
seen that.
The worst
Strange New World, that's it.
the
Yeah.
worst Star Trek episode I've ever seen, and that whole series is great.
I
Except
do
take that
remember
one
that.
out.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. I don't want to see Spock singing. You know. But that they kind of Buffy the Vampire Slayer started that with One More Feeling. I hated that shit too, and I love that fucking series.
Oh,
It's
I hate
like
that.
The Middle even did a musical episode.
Oh
No,
my God, I love the middle. The middle is us. We
Yes.
are the middle.
India,
Yeah.
India. But did you see the musical episode?
Yes, and I hated it.
It was fucking horrible. Hey, you guys, I love the musical Dear Evan Hansen. It's a really good story. Watch the movie. I probably wouldn't go see. I like the Lion King musical is really good too. So check that out.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Yeah, I don't like that song, but the musical was pretty good.
The Circle of Life.
Dude, what is Elton was playing again Friday down in San Diego as a charity.
Well, he said he was going to do a one-off show, so I'm not.
I was supposed to go there, but my girlfriend, whatever she is, canceled. But yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, he said he retired, but he's still going to do one-off. So at least he admitted that before he retired that he wasn't, 100%.
Well, Well, what's the
Touring, he
problem?
was done with.
What is the problem with bands who say they're okay, we've wrapped it up as far as a tour, but we're going to do a residency like 3 or 4 nights in Vegas? What's the problem with that?
I don't know.
It's
Well, you think,
okay.
well, it's like you have to rush to go get tickets. It's like getting people to buy tickets. It's the last time you might be able to see these guys. That's what I don't like about it. You know what I mean? So,
Every time I see a band, I'm like, that might be the last time I can see this fucking band.
well, that would be fine. So, I mean, yeah, you're right. I regret not seeing Tom Petty. I had more than one opportunity to see him. I say that all the time. So, yeah, okay. See him while you can, I
Well,
guess. You're right.
that was something he wasn't planning on quitting touring. He just his body quit touring,
Yeah.
which
I don't
sucked.
know.
And that's enough. You know, it's like you to get on a bus or on a plane or in like a car service and fucking travel 20 hours to your next show, and then you got to get to the hotel and you get a little bit of sleep, and then you got to do press, and then you got to do your show, and then it's back to the same routine. People in their fucking 60s and 70s, they're done with this shit. It's
Well,
like
those people are millionaires and you have private jets, most of them. So,
Even
it
Sammy Hagar
doesn't
says
matter.
he
It's
just wants
still
to
a
do
matter of
Vegas.
the travel, man. It's still the matter of the travel. It
Sammy
takes it out of your body.
Sammy said he's done with full blown tours. He's just going to do Vegas residencies now.
Why not?
Yeah,
I think that's perfect.
yeah. But I think Def Leppard should quit too, and stop trying to spend $1,000 to see you in a fucking casino. Fuck that shit.
Ha!
God dang, I just looked at tickets again and it's still like 400, $500 to see them in the nosebleeds.
Woo.
Ago.
Now
I
I
no
think,
saw Def
fucking way.
Leppard on the stadium tour. They did not use any fucking tracks. They were
nope.
all singing, and it was amazing. And they sounded so fucking good. And I mean, Poison was amazing. No tracks, obviously. Fucking Def Leppard comes up, and everyone was like, "They're tracking on this tour, man. They're tracking on this tour." It's like I was fucking front fucking row. I looked right up there and I saw them and I could hear them singing off key. So if it was tracked, it would have been perfect.
I was always impressed by how good Def Leppard sounds live vocally. I mean, they
Yeah.
I thought they'd suck because there's so like so many layers in their vocals during the albums, but they do a pretty good job live.
But I'm just telling like our good buddies at what's that band Cobras and Fire? They say rock is not dead. I'm with you guys on that because the thing is, I don't know those guys. I listen to the podcast. I don't know if they like me because politically, I'm not political and they kind of are. So I'm away from politics. But fuck, I'm just going. Rock is mixed in with so many fucking genres now. How could it be dead when everybody's using parts of rock? It's
It's
not.
not that on any
It's
level.
just evolving into something we might not like, but it's there. Like Ghost. I don't like Ghost, but they
Hey,
are rock and roll.
but think about like when Elvis took off, okay? He was taking the gospel and the blues and he was making it rock.
Yep.
How many of those people who loved those gospel songs and those blues songs hated Elvis
Right.
because he took it somewhere else? And they were like, "You're messing with my song, you son of a bitch." It's
Right.
like, well, he was taking it to another level. And just like Ghost is taken to another level. Taylor Swift is a beautiful songwriter until it hits the production machine, and then it turns to shit. Um,
She has control of the production now, so she could change herself.
she could, but she also knows what pays the rent.
I'm just waiting for those girls to get old and go, what the fuck we were listening to?
Yeah, I can't picture Taylor Swift being 60 years old and still singing some of these
No,
songs, but you never
I
know.
can't.
She
I can't.
will. She will be.
I can't. I
Uh,
can't see even Stevie Nicks, man, can't sing
well,
those songs anymore.
New Kids on the Block, I never thought they'd be singing that songs when they're their age, old, and they're
Oh
old now. They're
God. You
still
know who's better? I like Backstreet Boys way better than New Kids on the Block.
Tiffany, Debbie
Tiffany,
Gibson.
I didn't like Debbie Gibson. I thought she was always flat. Tiffany had a better voice than Debbie Gibson, but you know who's good? Boys to Men. Boys to Men fucking rules.
I think one
That
of
Those
was
them
not a
died,
boy
harmonies.
didn't
band. That
they?
was
Huh?
Didn't one of
not
them
a boy
die?
band.
No, one of them quit.
One of them quit.
There's
Okay.
only three now, but Boys to Men was always good. I also like Belle Biv DeVoe. That girl is
Oh,
poison.
that song
Yeah.
sucked.
Boys the Men, listen to Goodbye to Yesterday.
Oh, great fucking song,
Amazing
man.
fucking song, man.
We're music lovers, man. We ain't in a box, you know. We could sit here. I could go Oingo Boingo, which these two hate, and they could go Ghost, and I could go fucking Duran Duran that Jerry doesn't like either. And
I
I
love
could
during
Good,
the
The
day.
Cure
good,
and stuff like that. We're all over the place.
good,
Susie and the Banshees.
Goodbye yesterday was in Lethal Weapon 3, I think, if I remember right.
I think
Yes,
so.
it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Well, I just watched
Good
it.
reference, Jerry. Good reference. I love that. I love
I would
that.
just watch Lethal Weapon 1 and 2 the last 2 weeks. I love those fucking movies.
I can't wait till 5 comes out.
But is him and Danny Glover gonna get along because the Mel's kind of crazy right now?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, they can work together. I mean, they've
Hey.
always had great chemistry on screen. So
Oh yeah, that'll be fine.
Danny Glover's go, I'm too old for this political shit, Mel. Shut the fuck up. I love Mel Gibson. I love
but the space lasers are coming. They really are, Danny.
Yeah, dude, alcohol and acting. Stop. All right, guys, man. You guys got any final thoughts, man?
No, I'm good, man.
Well, you,
Hey,
Luger?
I just want to say, like, I love you guys. Have a good
Likewise.
week. Have a good week. It's been nice catching up with you. And hey, man, I walked like 10 miles this weekend. I love it.
Cool.
Get
Yeah,
out there and move.
I won't see you for a couple of weeks, Mooger. So you have a good couple of
Hey,
weeks.
absolutely, man.
this
You take care,
Friday,
brother.
we're doing an episode with Ryan T. Russell and Eddie Conestrachi. We're doing our top 25 cheap trick, and we got
Oh
Ryan
man,
did his own.
that's gonna be a long one
Ryan did his
with Ross
algorithms.
Warner.
Ross Warner, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is come home from work, take a sleeping pill, take a nap, and then get up for the show.
Yeah, we got
You'll be
It's gonna
fine,
be-
dude.
yeah.
It'll be Eddie and Ross and Ryan talking about it. I'll just sit there like a fly on the wall and listen to their
2 hours later. I'll be like this.
I think it's going to be a great show. The Rush one was pretty good. So,
Oh God, 4 hours.
that
man.
wasn't the Rush
Oh.
episode, Jerry.
Yes,
That
it was because I
on-
was part of it.
That was on Andy's episode, Andy's show.
Oh, okay. No,
Ours
that
was
was
ours was a top 25 Rush, and it didn't take that long.
If there is a
Probably
4-hour show next week, I'm out of 2. I'm just going to give all my shit. See ya. I'm out. I got 2 hours. That's it.
All right, guys. Take it sleazy, not too easy. And remember, always buy physical media. You could buy CDs. They're cheaper. Later. Get the fuck
Later,
out.
guys.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Love you guys too.
Love you too.